Welcome back to our channel. We hope you'll find valuable content here. If you enjoy our channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Let's dive in. In today's digital age, podcasts have become a popular medium for sharing stories, knowledge, and experiences. But is starting a podcast the right move for you? In the vast expanse of the digital universe, a new star has been shining brightly for some time now: the podcast. Just a few years ago, the term podcast might have drawn blank stares from many. Today, it's a household name, with countless people tuning in to their favorite shows during commutes, workouts, or even as a bedtime story. Imagine the digital world as a bustling city. There are towering skyscrapers of social media, the busy highways of streaming services, and the cozy cafes of blogs and articles. In one of the city's parks, there's a stage where people come and share their tales, insights, and expertise. That stage is the world of podcasting. But as you stand in front of this stage, microphone in hand, you might wonder, is this the right place for me? Do I have a story worth sharing? Will anyone listen? These are valid questions, and as we journey through this chapter, we'll explore them together, helping you decide if you should step onto that podcasting stage. What's my purpose and message? In the heart of every podcast lies its soul, the purpose. It's the driving force, the reason why a podcast exists in the first place. Think of it as the foundation of a house. Without a strong foundation, the house can't stand tall. Similarly, without a clear purpose, a podcast can lose direction and falter. Now, once you have your foundation, what do you build on it? That's where the message comes in. It's the walls, the roof, the windows, the structure of your podcasting house. Your message is what you communicate to your listeners in every episode. It's the stories you share, the knowledge you impart, and the emotions you evoke. Imagine you're an artist with a blank canvas in front of you. Your purpose is the reason you picked up the brush, and your message is the painting you create. Every stroke, every color choice, every detail is a part of that message. For instance, if you're passionate about travel, your purpose might be to share the beauty of the world with those who can't see it for themselves. Your message could be tales of your adventures, tips for budget travel, or discussions about the cultures you've experienced. But how do you find your purpose and message? Start by asking yourself, what am I passionate about? What do I want to share with the world? How can I make a difference with my podcast? Remember, your purpose and message should resonate with you deeply. It should be something you believe in, something you can dedicate time and energy to, and most importantly, something that brings value to your listeners. Do I have the time and commitment? Imagine embarking on a journey. You've packed your bags, charted your route, and you're ready to explore. But here's the catch: this journey doesn't have a fixed end. It's ongoing, and it demands your time and dedication. This is the journey of podcasting. Starting a podcast isn't just about hitting the record button and speaking into a microphone. It's an art, a craft that requires nurturing. Just like a plant needs water, sunlight, and care to grow, a podcast needs preparation, recording, editing, and promotion to flourish. Let's break this down. Preparation. Before you even start recording, there's a world of preparation awaiting you. This includes researching your topic, scripting or outlining your episode, and gathering any necessary materials or guests. Think of it as laying down the tracks for a train. The smoother the tracks, the smoother the journey. Recording, this is where the magic happens. It's when you bring your script to life, adding your unique voice and personality to it. But remember, it's not always a one-take wonder. Sometimes, you might need multiple recordings to get it just right. Editing. Once you've recorded, it's time to polish. Editing is like sculpting. You chip away the excess, refine the details, and ensure that the final product is a masterpiece. This might involve removing mistakes, adding music, or enhancing the audio quality. Promotion. Now that your episode is ready, it's time to share it with the world. This involves uploading it to podcast platforms, sharing it on social media, and engaging with your audience. It's like throwing a party, you need to send out invites to ensure people show up. But here's the crucial question, do you have the time for all this? On average, creating a single podcast episode can take anywhere from 5 to 20 hours, depending on the complexity. And consistency is key. Just like a TV show has regular air times, your podcast needs a consistent release schedule to keep your audience engaged. In conclusion, podcasting is a beautiful journey, but it's also a commitment. It's essential to introspect and ask yourself if you're ready for this adventure. Am I passionate about the topic? Imagine you're at a bookstore, wandering through the aisles, and you come across a section that instantly grabs your attention. It could be mystery novels, biographies, cookbooks, or any other genre. You find yourself lost in the pages, hours passing by like minutes. That's passion. It's an intrinsic drive that pulls you towards something, making you lose track of time. When it comes to podcasting, passion is the fuel that keeps the engine running. It's the spark that lights up every episode, making it vibrant and alive. Without passion, a podcast can feel mechanical, like a rehearsed script being read out without any emotion. But why is passion so crucial? Sustained interest, podcasting is not a one-time affair. It's a commitment that spans multiple episodes, possibly over several years. If you're not passionate about your topic, you might lose interest after a few episodes, leaving your listeners hanging. Authenticity, listeners are smart. They can sense when a podcaster is genuinely passionate about their topic. Authenticity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of a loyal listener base. Overcoming challenges, every journey has its ups and downs, and podcasting is no exception. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when technical glitches arise, or when negative feedback pours in. It's your passion that will help you navigate these challenges, pushing you to improve and evolve. So, how do you know if you're passionate about a topic? Reflect on these pointers. Timelessness, do you find yourself talking about this topic without getting bored? Can you imagine discussing it for hours on end? Curiosity, are you constantly seeking more information about this topic? Do you find joy in diving deep, uncovering new facets and details? Impact, does discussing this topic make you feel fulfilled? Do you believe that sharing information about it can make a difference in someone's life? In conclusion, passion is the heartbeat of a podcast. It's what gives it life, making it resonate with listeners. Before you embark on your podcasting journey, ensure that your topic is something you truly love and believe in. What would my main mission statement be for my show? Imagine setting sail on a vast ocean. The waves are unpredictable, the horizon endless, and the journey uncertain. In such a scenario, a compass becomes your most trusted ally, guiding you in the right direction and ensuring you stay on course. In the world of podcasting, your mission statement is that compass. A mission statement is a concise, clear declaration of your podcast's purpose, goals, and the value it aims to provide to its listeners. It's the guiding star that illuminates your path, ensuring that every episode, every content piece, aligns with the core essence of your show. But why is a mission statement so vital? Direction, a mission statement provides a clear direction for your podcast. It helps you stay focused, ensuring that you don't deviate from your core message. Connection, it helps listeners understand what your podcast is about, connecting with those who resonate with your mission. Decision-making, when faced with decisions about content, guests, or any other aspect of your podcast, your mission statement can act as a reference point, guiding your choices. Branding, it helps in building a consistent brand image. When listeners think of your podcast, they'll associate it with the values and goals outlined in your mission statement. Crafting a mission statement requires introspection. Here are some questions to guide you. Who is my target audience? Understanding your audience helps tailor your content to their preferences and needs. What value do I aim to provide? Are you looking to educate, entertain, inspire, or something else? How does my podcast align with my personal or business brand? Ensure there's consistency between your podcast and any other personal or business branding. What makes my podcast unique? In a sea of podcasts, what sets yours apart? For instance, a mission statement for a podcast about sustainable living might be, empowering listeners to make eco-friendly choices, one episode at a time. In conclusion, a mission statement is the heartbeat of your podcast. It's what gives it direction, purpose, and a unique identity. What's my unique angle or value proposition? In a world brimming with content, standing out can be a challenge. Think of the podcasting landscape as a bustling marketplace. Each stall, or podcast, offers something, but the ones that attract the most visitors have something unique, something that others don't. This uniqueness is your value proposition or your unique angle. Your unique angle is the distinct flavor you bring to the table, setting your podcast apart from the rest. It's the answer to the question, why should someone listen to my podcast over others? Here's why having a unique angle is crucial. Attracting listeners. In a sea of options, listeners are more likely to gravitate towards something that offers a fresh perspective or a unique take on a familiar topic. Building loyalty. When listeners realize that they can't get what you offer anywhere else, they're more likely to return for more, episode after episode. Creating a brand. Your unique angle becomes a part of your podcast's identity, helping in building a recognizable brand. So, how do you find your unique angle? Research. Dive deep into the podcasting landscape. Listen to other podcasts in your niche. What are they offering? Where are the gaps? Can you fill them? Personal experience. Your life experiences, stories, and perspectives are unique to you. Can they be woven into your podcast to offer a fresh perspective? Innovate. Think outside the box. Maybe it's a unique format, a different style of presentation, or a novel way of engaging with listeners. Feedback. Engage with potential listeners. Ask them what they'd like to hear, what's missing in the current offerings, and how you can serve them better. For instance, if you're starting a podcast about movies, instead of general reviews, maybe you focus solely on the musical scores of films or the history of animation. In conclusion, your unique angle is your magic touch. It's what makes your podcast special, drawing listeners in and keeping them hooked. Is podcasting right for you? Embarking on the podcasting journey is akin to setting out on a grand adventure. The path is filled with excitement, challenges, learning, and growth. But like any adventure, it's essential to be equipped with the right tools, knowledge, and mindset. Throughout our discussion, we've delved deep into various facets of podcasting. Understanding the purpose and message behind your podcast. Evaluating the time and commitment required. Assessing your passion for the topic. Crafting a mission statement that resonates. Identifying a unique angle or value proposition. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in determining the success and sustainability of your podcast. But beyond these technical and strategic aspects, there's one fundamental question to ask: is podcasting right for me? Here are some reflective points to consider. Personal alignment. Does podcasting align with your personal goals, values, and interests? It's essential to choose a medium that resonates with who you are. Audience engagement. Are you excited about engaging with an audience, receiving feedback, and building a community? Continuous learning. The podcasting landscape is ever-evolving. Are you open to learning, adapting, and growing with the medium? Resilience. There will be challenges, technical hiccups, negative feedback, or episodes that don't get as many listens. Are you resilient enough to navigate these challenges and keep moving forward? In conclusion, podcasting is a powerful tool for storytelling, education, and building connections. But it's essential to introspect and determine if it aligns with your goals, values, and vision. If the answer is a resounding yes, then the world of podcasting awaits you with open arms.